Hey, fellow comrades, what's been happening? This is gonna be a live commentary. It's been a long time when I last did this, but I feel like doing one, and here we are. This is gonna be about against a fellow friend from Smogon. I actually use a Smogon Wi-Fi finder, an excellent addition to the site. If you're one of those people that have hard time getting your getting your battles done, finding people, you aren't just that well known on YouTube, and people just aren't replying to you over YouTube a private message or however you wanna challenge them, and you go to all these forums. This is just an easier step you can do and get your battles done. I definitely recommend everybody that's having a hard time getting players to their side. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be the one that's gonna invite him, being that I was the second one coming in. Hopefully the connection is not gonna be that big of a problem. Yes, wants to join was a pretty quick response, so I guess the connection is gonna work out. Let me get my pencil and and some paper, and let's write those Pokemon down. Just a second. Here we go. Okay. Yes, camera. Here we go. Zapdos, Heatran, Starmie, Mew, and Conkeldurr. And Scizor. Well, there are two leads he can use, mainly a Mew or his Heatran. It all depends which one of those two actually runs Stealth Rocks. Then again, Starmie is there to Rapid Spin away, and he's got his Zapdos maybe being more defensive, because seeing that he does have a Heatran, it can be especially defensive. Scizor must be offensive, and we're pushing that good old bulk up payback Mach Puncher with Drain Punch. So we're gonna lead off, which is the best lead to go for, knowing that Mew is gonna be a lead. Which kind of lead should we make in order to... Yeah, well, Scizor can be a great lead at this point, but then again he can lead off with his Heatran. So we're gonna lead off with Claydol. I can always Toxic Mew, and I guess that's not the best thing you can do, because he does have that ability that is gonna copy his Toxic and give it to me, but Heatran can be a problem, and I wanna force it out before he puts up the rocks, fearing the Earth Power or Earthquake, as long as he does not have the Balloon. And there can be lots of things going on. Knowing that I did have a Scizor in the first place, he may just switch started with Heatran, but he actually starts out with a Scizor. Interesting. I guess he totally scouted me, knowing that I'm gonna start out with Claydol, so that's fine. That's all fine and dandy. Let's see, what kind of move should we make? Well, U-turn is kind of predictable, but I will need to switch out. Or should I just stay? Who's gonna freaking stay in? Yeah. U-turn is predictable. Superpower definitely is not gonna go for it. We're gonna decide to switch out to this guy. We're gonna decide to switch out to our Chitara. Cobalion. Predicting the U-turn. And because I do have respectable defense and resistance to U-turn, I should take that U-turn like it's literally no tomorrow. I can actually pistol that U-turn and see the damage. As long as I would have been running leftovers, but I'm not, so. Wow, imagine that one. God damn it, camera. What the hell? It's acting on its own. Look at that. That's crazy. Like, what the hell? Oh man. No, but that is crazy. Okay, Kitara. Let's see what he's gonna do. He may go to his Starmie big threat. He may go to his Pokemon. Well, Mew can come in. Heatran, no. Zapdos can come in. But then again, I cannot speed a Zapdos and still threaten it without... Yeah, Zapdos. Isn't it? Oh, yeah, Conkeldurr. Whoa, another Pokemon that can definitely destroy this thing. So, there is a big chance he's gonna bulk up, but in total respect, I need to switch out. Then again, if I go for a taunt, I'm gonna break his bulk up, and I can switch out to my own bulk up and start setting up. But then again, that would not be the best move to go for. Yeah, we're gonna switch out. There may be a chance he's gonna payback, but the thing is, payback is only half damage in this generation, so I'm gonna go to the T. Stealth Rocks are still not up here, and he's gonna decide to go for the Dream Punch. I should have just switched out to Claydol, but the Dream Punch is not gonna do all that much, and I'm gonna threaten it with a powerful Psychic this turn. And I'm pretty sure that he's gonna switch out his Heatran, so I'm gonna need to predict his Heatran here or his Starmie. But I'm mostly expecting a Heatran, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for the Focus Blast over Psychic, predicting the switch to Heatran a little bit early. I'm guessing he will not think I'm just playing it safe. Yes, there's a big chance I'm gonna play it safe. He still doesn't know how I think, so he still has that element of surprise. But we're gonna predict Heatran, a big threat, and we're gonna try to take him out. He does switch out. Starmie is a possibility. Wild Chase is his actual Zapdos. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. I was not expecting a Zapdos. Being that Psychic is a little bit obvious, and now I'm starting to doubt his that Focus Blast did absolutely nothing. Even after resisting, that did less than what I was actually expecting. But seeing the lefties, it must be bulky, and knowing that it's bulky, he's definitely gonna screw me apart. We can Fire Blast, or maybe he's just trying to force me to Fire Blast, go into Heatran, but then again I'm running Focus Blast, and we do have a safer option here. Well, we can call it a safer option, but it's not really a safer option now that I think about it. We could switch out to Claydol and take this opportunity, perfect opportunity, to set up the Stealth Rocks, but he does have a Starmie, and he can definitely take that move, be one turn ahead of me, and screw me apart later on. But we need to. This is quite hard. He's got all these Pokemon that can wall, that can support each other, and I will need to play around those. I will need to over-predict at some certain point and break one of those bulky guys. Should we just, he may just Toxic predict me to switch out. This may just be a mistake, but we're gonna try to risk it a little bit. I'm gonna switch out to Claydol, predict the T-Ball. Kinda thinking maybe Hidden Power. No, he's gonna decide to T-Wave. Oh, great. This mistake I was saying was actually a good move. Seeing the T-Wave definitely gives me knowing it's mostly defensive, but now that I see the T-Wave, I'm thinking, Scizor can come in here. I can definitely, well, Starmie can come in here as well. Pretty sure he's gonna switch out, but to what? That's the problem here. I can Earth Power. If he decides to go to Starmie, I can at least do some residual damage. If I put up the rocks, he's gonna be forced to Rapid Spin at some point. I can take that move to my advantage. Predict it. It all depends if he has it, but Zapdos, pretty sure he cannot really threaten me without Hidden Power Ice, and I can go for the Toxic. Should we go for the Toxic? Then again, Scizor can come in here. Yes. We're gonna decide to switch out. No, we're just gonna decide to go for the No, we're just gonna Stealth Rocks. Who knows? Maybe his army just does not have Rapid Spin. And here comes the Scissor. Okay. Okay, this is not that bad. U-turn is predictable at this point, seeing that he does have a U-turn. He's not a sword end set. And my Kabalion was my previous switch. So I guess I should search around that, but let's see. U-turn is predictable. He may switch out to Starmie. I don't see Claydol doing and much more now that I think about it. So I may as well just stay in and hope to take the Bandit U-turn because I'm max defensive. But then again, can I take it? Let me just take it. U-turn is predictable. He may just superpower predict me to switch out. That may just be the case here, because that's the thing I did back earlier. But then again, if he does decide to, yes, we're gonna decide to Toxic, or yeah, we're gonna decide to Toxic. Predict him to, well, if he over predicts, then he's kinda screwed anyways. He may just pursue, who knows what he's got. We're gonna decide to Toxic, hoping we can take the Bandit. Yes, he does over predict. Excellent. He's gonna play into our favor here. And now I know I'm not playing a new player, because new players tend to never over predict. They just play it safe all around the place. I'm gonna need to, you know, think about it a little bit better here. Think about the strategy I'm about to do next turn and play around that. But now, knowing that he's going for a superpower, he's gonna be forced to switch out, and I can easily Toxic again. But there is a big chance he's gonna switch out. Well, he can switch out to Starmie anyways, knowing that no, we're gonna decide to just go for the Earth Power this turn. Who knows, maybe should we just Earth Power, or should we just Earth Power? Yeah, we're gonna Earth Power. Let's just go for the Earth Power. Knowing that it's Bandit, it needs to switch out. Maybe it's even Scar, judging by him doing so little to me, and he's gonna switch out to Starmie. Rapid Spin most likely coming my way, but we're gonna try to deal with that. So I'm gonna Earth Power first turn, just to do some damage, do some great damage actually. And now I'm thinking Rapid Spin is a bit obvious, and I can switch out. I can definitely switch out, but what kind of switch should we make here that's gonna threaten him out? He's gonna Rapid Spin. I'm most sure he's gonna Rapid Spin because he does have a Zapdos. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna Rapid Spin this turn. We're gonna take this opportunity to switch out to our Sesendora, predict the Rapid Spin, doing absolutely nothing to us, or maybe a Hydro Pump, who knows. But he does decide to go for the Hydro Pump now. That was I guess my second thing I was thinking about, but that did a lot. Is that thing Specs? I'm guessing that one is Specs. Whoa, that one really did a lot. But seeing that it's Specs, I'm checking out my team right here, and I'm thinking if he does decide to go to his Heatran, I can still U-turn on this guy. If I Outrage, I'm gonna lock myself, which can be a pain to deal with later on because he can take me out. But then again, he's got a Scizor that can deal with me. I can still take this Sesendora into my use and try to use it a little bit better. So we're gonna decide to go for the U-turn, predict him to switch out, but he actually decides to stay in. I guess he did know I'm gonna over-predict. God damn it, webcam, start freaking jumping. And we take him out, to my surprise, being that I'm actually mixed choice. And yeah, that's great. That's excellent. Let's check out. Starmie was sticking out. Okay, so we have a blind switch. Well, he doesn't really have a blind switch. I have a blind switch. so he's gonna take the type advantage in this case. In my Scarfer, I cannot go to it because this was my Mamra. We can go to our second fastest Pokemon. Definitely. There are Mew, Heatran, Zapdos. If we go to our Kitara, we can go to our Scizor, but then the obvious Heatran is coming in. We can go to our Victini. Yeah, Victini. I guess the Victini would have been the best switch at this point. We don't have much to hit his. Yeah, we're gonna go to Victini, being that everything on his team is just not gonna one-hit kill me, and I can still threaten it. So I guess Conqueror can one-hit, but not without going for the payback. So I'm not gonna give him the opportunity to set up, and he's gonna decide to go to his Heatran. Heatran can have Earth Power. Maybe he's thinking that he can take my moves, which he can, being that it must be specially defensive. Or I'm just thinking like that. Maybe just wrong. But we're gonna see. Should we switch out? Well, if he does decide to Earth Power, then the best switch to go for is check out my moves for a second here. Scizor gets walled by it. What we have other than this? We have this little guy. Great. Earth Power is kind of predictable at this point. I can still save my Victini. So my choice of moves was going to Girder to take the possible offensive Earth Power and sponge it, but he decides to go for the Stealth Rocks. So in both cases, it's gonna be a. I guess I should have just stayed and just go for the Focus Blast. I guess he knows that he's gonna survive the Focus Blast easily, being specially defensive. He can take maybe even 2 if he's running Protect. But now we're just never gonna know because I didn't go for it. Should we pay back or should we? No. Well, he's gonna switch out to his not his Scizor. He's gonna switch out to his Mew, most likely, and we're gonna take this opportunity to switch out to Mamara. Maybe he's gonna attack us. Who knows? That may just be, but I don't believe so. So we're gonna decide to switch out, knowing that he cannot really hit us hard, being that he's running Stealth Rocks. It's bulky variant, and he's gonna decide to switch out to Zapdos, as we decide to switch out to our Pressure. Cool. Pressure. We decided to switch out to our Mamara. Mainly our prediction was him switching out to Mew, being that he can hit us hard. But this is gonna be good, so we can deal with this. Yes, we can. Should we Flamethrower predict him to? Then again, we can U-turn. He knows I have U-turn. I can Outrage for all I know. But then again, I'm just gonna be a good setup bait for his. Yeah, we're gonna U-turn. Yeah, he does stay in, but now it's gonna do a bit more that leftover recovery, and that can play into my favor. It all kind of depends when a certain Pokemon survives with like 1 to 3 HP. Tends to happen a lot to us, but who knows? Maybe it's gonna help me out. We're gonna see. Well, my good Pokemon that can switch in against this guy is definitely Claydol. It can Rapid Spin, but then again Heatran can come in, but not really, because well, Hidden Power, well, T-Wave is another predictable move, but he did stay in, so that's gonna give me knowing he didn't beam a double switch to something, so that's definitely great. Hidden Power can be predictable. Toxic can be predictable. No, he's not really Toxic, and Hidden Power, being that he's mostly bulky variant, should not do that much. So we're gonna switch out to Claydol, get Stealth Rock damage. He's gonna decide to T-Way, just playing it safe. If there is a chance I'm gonna stay in, which was actually pretty close, being that he's mostly specially defensive, or that's what I'm guessing here. But then again, when I think about it, he must be defensive. So if I had said that he's specially defensive back before, then just try to ignore that, because now that I think about it, he already has a Heatran. And now that I think about it, Heatran and his Zapdos does have a few cores up there. Somebody, you know, being immune to ground, another being immune to ice, not being immune, just resisting the ice 4 times. Yeah. So I guess it does have that good core. We can Rapid Spin. He's gonna switch out to Heatran most likely. We're gonna decide to Rapid Spin. Best move, I guess, to go for. Yes, and he's gonna decide to go for a Heat Wave. Heat Wave should do around, yeah, around that much. It's definitely bulky, seeing the damage, and yeah, Heat Wave isn't really doing much. He's actually doing so little that I'm guessing he's gonna need to switch out this turn, do something. He may just roost to get some HP back, but Stealth Rock is gonna still, you know, do its toll after he switches out. So I guess that can always work. And we can go for the Earth Power. We can definitely go for the Earth Power to do some residual damage on his switching Scizor, his switching Mew, or maybe his switching Conkeldurr, who knows. But he switches out to a Scizor. Earth Power combination with the Stealth Rock is still going to do its toll. Without him Rapid Spinning, his Starmie is already down to the ground. No Rapid Spinning support. It's going to do a lot. And now with the minus special defense, I'm guessing he's not going to over-predict. Wow, my webcam, what the hell is going on? Yes, I know you're agreeing with me here, but still, I'm very sure he's going to U-turn. And now, let's check it out. U-turn is a bit predictable. Checking out his team, Mew, Heatran. Heatran coming in after I go for then he can actually go for Stealth Rocks again. I can go to my good old, what's it called, Cobalion, and threaten it, but not really. Yeah, we're gonna go to Cobalion, knowing that he's gonna go for the U-turn, and knowing that his Heatran isn't Scar, he's gonna be forced to go to his Mew or his Conkeldurr. In both cases, I guess I'm gonna need to do something about it. And he's gonna decide to go for the U-turn. Great. Let's check it out for a second here now. There is a chance he may just over-predict need to switch out after going to his wow, for a second I was trying to say Reuniclus, his Repulsion. He may just go for the bulk up. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go for the Taunt next turn. If he does decide to go to his, okay, he decides to go to his Mew. There are 2 ways at this. He may just have Aura Sphere, or he may just have Psychic. You know, Psychic definitely, but he may just have that good old nasty plot that can screw me apart. And Psychic can be quite predictable at this point, but we're gonna taunt. Should we taunt? Should we taunt? Because there are lots of things that you can do. Yes, we're gonna go for the taunt, predicting maybe he's gonna try to set up on us. A Cobalion, I don't see it doing that much. You know, I'm still in upper hand, so I guess Aura Sphere. Cobalion's special defense is very lackable, but Mew's special attack is still mediocre, being a legendary Pokemon. And no, I guess I was wrong. It's enough to take me out. Yeah, Cobalion's special defense is, yeah, he does have Life Orb, so I guess that's the reason he does take me out. But okay, after seeing the Aura Sphere, after seeing that, there's a big chance he's running Flamethrower as well. So my next move should be a good one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our Mummura. Should we go to our Mummura, or should we just play it safe? He didn't. Well, the rocks aren't up, yet. Well, there are kind of, but yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Mamara, and I'm gonna decide to U-turn if he decides to switch out to a few of his other Pokemon. We can definitely deal with that. We're gonna outrage. Should we outrage? Well, we can outrage, but U-turn is still gonna do super effective. Dark Pulse, he can switch out to his Heatran or his Conkeldurr. So I'm just gonna decide to go for the U-turn, super effective U-turn, and he does decide to switch out Conkeldurr or his Heatran. Most likely his Heatran, yes. I should have Focus Blast, but it's a bit too risky. Then again, I don't have Focus Blast, so this thing totally lost me. But Stealth Rocks are not up there, and as long as Stealth Rocks are not up, I can somehow deal with this guy. Somehow. Okay. God damn it, camera. Okay. Okay. What kind of switch should we make now? Heatran, you pain. You're just a pain of a Pokemon. Yes, we're gonna go to Victini, knowing that he's mostly bulky variant. He lacks the offense, plus there is a chance he may just not have his good old you know what. So we're gonna try to risk it a little bit here by going for a Focus Blast, and hopefully we're gonna take this thing down before he decides to fuck me up. Yes, I do have Expert Bell, so as long as I hit, it should do a lot. Plus I'm pretty sure he's gonna decide to put up the rocks, and yeah, let's see. He's gonna protect. That's okay. That's cool. That's no problem whatsoever. As long as I can get at least one Focus Blast up there, I can still do a lot. And seeing the protect, he may just be running Toxic. If I forgot something that happened earlier in the match, then just fix me up if you want. But we're just gonna go for a Focus Blast again, hoping we're gonna hit, and we do hit. Excellent. Great. Super Supremo. This should do around half. With the protect, that may be a bit of a problem, but still, it does prove to be a 2-hit kill. Excellent. And he's gonna most likely protect this turn, so we're gonna switch out, and we're gonna take that opportunity to switch out to our Claydol. That can be a problem against him, because it's still threatened with the Earth Power. Yes, Earth Power. So we're gonna switch out to Claydol. Pretty sure he's not gonna go for a fire move. It's a bit too risky. I'm pretty sure he's gonna decide to protect. And yeah, let's see what he's gonna do. Yes, he does decide to play it safe. It's not like Heatran runs Wish. Imagine that one. Heatran with Wish. That would have been an excellent Pokemon. Just great HP all around the place. And bulk, well, not the best HP, but still some high level HP, and a great type combination, just the best way supporter after that. Well, we can Rapid Spin, or we can just go for the Earth Power. You know what? I have enough of this. There may be a chance he's gonna stay and just attack me, thinking I'm gonna overpredict by going for the Toxic. So I'm gonna decide to go for the Earth Power, thinking he may just Lava Plume, or yeah, he does go for the Toxic, predicting me to over-predict him by going for my own Toxic, predicting maybe the Mew Switch or maybe a Conkeldurr. Even after Conkeldurr having Guts, being a poisoned one, you can easily just stall it out a little bit and play around with him. Yes, great. Oh, excellent. Yes, excellent. Here comes, yeah, here goes down the monster, the pain, Heatran. Heatran was taken down. Which other Pokemon does he have? Heatran was taken down. He has his Conkeldurr, his Scizor. He still has his Scizor. Scizor can come in here. Yes, here comes the Scizor. He may overpredict. I just don't believe he's gonna overpredict. I really don't. But if he does decide to U-turn, it can still be a pain. That can still be a pain, because he's just gonna get that advantage, and that is why I cannot afford that to happen. Now this thing can still stop Conkeldurr. Well, I do have other Pokemon that may stop Conkeldurr, and Scizor. God damn it, Scizor. He's such a pain all the fucking time. We're gonna decide to go to our... that may actually be a mistake, to go to our own Scizor. Mew, now that I think about it, Victini U-turn is a bit obvious. I may just stay in, and yes, we're gonna... should we just stay in? Jesus Christ, that's a bit of a problem now that I think about it, because he must be running Bullet Punch, and yeah, we're gonna stay in and just go for the Earth Power, and he does decide to U-turn. Let's see what kind of switch he's gonna do. Bit of a problem because yes, I do take the U-turn. Judging by the damage he's been doing now, I'm pretty sure it's Scarf, because I'm kind of expecting a Bandit U-turn to do a little bit more, but it didn't do that much, so I'm guessing it's Scarf. I'm really taking my time now that I think about it, and you know, I'm taking time. You gotta have patience. He's gonna decide to go to his Zapdos. Excellent move, because now I'm in a pinch. Yeah, I'm in a pinch, definitely, being that Earth Power, you know. But he may still switch out to his Scizor again. Who knows? Or maybe he's gonna decide to roost away. Oh, now that I think about it, there may be an actual chance of me surviving, but not really if he's running Healing Power. No. I have a hard time believing I'm gonna survive anything he's got. Should I go for a Rapid Spin just to be safe? No, we're gonna go for the Toxic, hoping, like, for some forsaken reason I do survive his next incoming move. Who knows? And if he does decide to switch out his Scizor again, predicting the Toxic, thinking it's not gonna take me out, you know, then that's just better for me, because Zapdos is still gonna do more and more and more damage to him. And yes, let's see. So if he does decide to switch out, that's just gonna rack up, and he's gonna switch out to Repulsion. Well, that's actually excellent, as long as I don't miss, and I do not miss. Awesome. But now that I think about it, that can be a bit of a problem, because yeah, the problem here is that Bulk Up, after the Bulk Up, Mach Punch is still gonna do a lot to my team, and I will need to play around that a little bit, go up here and there, but we will need to stall it out a little bit to hopefully have a chance against it. Mach Punch, I do resist. If he does decide to go for the... yeah, we're just gonna Earth Power away. Yeah, we're just gonna Earth Power away. He's gonna decide to Mach Punch. I do resist, but with the Cuts Up, I'm not gonna take it. Repulsion is a powerhouse of a Pokemon. But now with Stealth Rock up there, I'm guessing Victini cannot take it, and that's a bit of a problem. Now that I think about it, it's definitely a problem. Which move should I go for? Which switch should I make in order to survive? I can switch out my... well, I can just overestimate now that I think about it. That can be a problem. Which Pokemon should we need to have in order to have a chance against him? Zapdos is gonna get screwed a little bit. Mew, Conkeldurr, we need to have Scizor, definitely. But we're gonna go to Victini. Even hoping after the Stealth Rock damage, even after having Bulk Up and, you know, Guts boosted, I should survive the Mach Punch from him. And Fire Blast is a bit of a problem against his team, so I'm guessing he's gonna pay back. But still, I'm seeing his team, and he's got nothing to handle my Fire Blast at this point without his Heatran in support. So we're just gonna decide to go for the Fire Blast. Fire Blast has got like 94 accuracy or something of that sort. So it should do around 70% or maybe a little less, but it still should do a lot to where Scizor can come in and just threaten it out. But he's gonna make a smarter move, switching out to Zapdos and getting Stealth Rock damage to scout what kind of move I'm gonna do, knowing that Zapdos after Stealth Rock damage is really not gonna play off any threat. And you know, at this point he doesn't have a Rapid Spinner, so it's really not gonna do him any good, being that he's kind of slow. And I'm just gonna go for it. Just gonna go for a Fire Blast and take him out. I'm special attacking one. This is still our request team that was requested not too long ago. I want to use it a bit more than once, just to have you know, it's quite enjoyable to use. Yeah, not much to say about it. You know, it's so many good pokes I never use. I'm just fucking it up now. It's been like 40 minutes into the game. If my commentary is getting all confusing now, it's, you know, you gotta kind of understand this. To talk for like 40 minutes, you're kind of getting confused. So he's taking his time, I'm taking my time waiting. And yes, this is a Thundercats theme team. He did request me a few pokes, and I was like, this Pokemon looks like Snarf, by the way. So like, Thundercats, I'm watching this Thundercats new TV series, and I love it, you know. So I decided, well, you know, let's try Thundercats. But yeah, here we go. Conkeldurr coming in, and we do have Psychic. Maybe he hopes I'm choiced, but I'm not. And now that I think about it, why did I go for a Fire Blast? Jesus, I should just go for the Psychic. We're gonna go for the Psychic. Yes, we're not choiced, Expert Belted, and this Expert Belted Modest should be plenty to take down the Repulsion. Repulsion is gonna be taken out, and that's one big threat down to the ground, and that's great, because now my team is looking kinda good. I'm not gonna lie, this team is looking great now. Zapdos is down. Yeah, he's this guy can go only for the Bullet Punch, nothing else is threatening, but I can definitely just go for a Fire Blast and take him out. Or should we? Will Psychic kill him off though? Well, no, you know what, I'm not gonna risk it. I don't want to risk it. He's gonna U-turn, and he is Scarf. He is Scarf, just like I was expecting him to be Scarf, and because he is Scarf, I'm gonna survive that, and he's gonna decide to switch out to his Mew. His last Pokemon is his Scizor, but his only Scizor, being Scarf, cannot handle my specially defensive roosting Scizor that I have stored in the bag for him. As long as this Fire Blast does not miss, and it does not miss, Fire Blast to the dome. Maybe he's gonna survive, but you know, it's still not a problem. Getting the burn, whatever, not a problem, because you know, as long as he does take me out, it's cool. He's gonna be taken down. And yeah, his last Pokemon is a Scizor. So we are closing down 40 minutes now. 41 is gonna be close to 41. Stealth Rock doing its toll, always nice, even after doing standard damage. And we're gonna decide to just go for the safe Psychic, knowing that at this point of level it's gonna take him out. He's gonna decide to go for the U-turn again to just break me down easily. And I believe this is the last Pokemon, right? Yes, this is his last Pokemon. We're gonna decide to go to our own Scizor, and being that we do resist his U-turn, being Scarf, it lacks the attack anyway, so we can just easily go for whatever we want to and take him out. So we're gonna decide to go for the Bullet Punch just to be safe, and Bullet Punch should be plenty to take down the Scizor. And that was the game, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, give a like, leave a comment. It's most motivating. And yes, let's try to record this, because I'm going to try to make a post commentary as well. Here we go. Let's see if this is going to be recorded. So if you don't like live commentary videos, then post commentary is gonna do for you. You know, everybody has different tastes. Some people prefer longer videos, some people prefer shorter videos. I really like longer videos, to be perfectly honest. It's just that not many people make them, but I would love to watch them more. And if 40 minutes long videos, if you're still standing here but 40 minutes is a bit harsh for you, then watch my post videos from this point on. I'm gonna try to make them as many as I can, but yeah, you know, that's gonna be all for today. I don't have a question of the day for you guys. Feel free to leave a comment about the match, what you think about the match. I was thinking that it was a pretty damn good match. So good game to my fellow opponent if he's still on Skype, so I'm gonna need to go check it out. But that's gonna be all for today, and until next time, take care.